I need a rundown of what it is exactly that we're doing. Because I was just setting up the recording.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It all sounds good. I just don't know.
So we're Miss America Pageant Regionals.
Okay.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Miss West Virginia.
Okay.
We're all contestants in it, so you need a name. And then there's going to be a section where she's going to ask us to introduce ourselves, a brief background and history of
And your
ourselves,
Okay.
and then the talent that we're going to use in the competition.
And then,
Got it. Okay.
Then I'm going to do a round of questions.
And then she's going to do a round of questions, 6 or 7 questions. We're all going to answer the same questions, and we don't know ahead of time. I think it's funnier that way.
Okay.
Off the fly.
Off the fly.
Me too.
I found my name.
What's your name?
Bonnie Lee Higgins.
This is too much.
That's
fun.
good, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
hilarious.
Bonnie Lee Higgins.
What
I
was yours?
am Haley Joe Sheena.
Haley
Sorry,
Joe.
I took the 2 first names because
It's
I think that's
perfect.
every girl in West Virginia.
Hell yeah.
I think I'm going to be Loretta.
Ooh,
Loretta.
that's a good one.
We got to focus on the O, though.
Right.
Loretta. She's a Loretta.
Loretta Jenkins.
Loretta Jenkins. Sound like she bottles maple syrup on the weekends. Oh,
Do
I
we all
like
know
that.
each other, too?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's only 15 people in town.
But to start, though, I'll do Haley Joe first, Bonnie Lynn second, and
Amber Lynn Johansson.
Amber Lynn.
She's redneck
What a-
and she's Swedish.
ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Family settled here a long time ago.
Ma'am,
Bitch.
excuse me, ma'am. What was your name?
Amber Lynn Johansson. Google me, bitch.
She's sassy for the competition.
I got the backstory covered, Kim. We ready? Everybody
Yeah,
ready?
we're ready.
Oh, hell yeah.
Good evening and welcome to the Miss West Virginia Regionals. I am your host, 3-time winner, Mrs. Matoka County, Mrs. Loretta Jenkins. Welcome to tonight. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Ocean Spray Craisins and Tampax. The final 3 contestants tonight are here and they are ready to go. I know that the audience is extremely excited. I am as well. Contestants, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and give your name, talent, and a quick introduction before the question round. I'm going to start with contestant number 1.
Oh, good evening. My name is Haley Joe Sheena. My father bred the prettiest young pharaoh and shows of the Virginia Tucking area. I technically come from the area of Tashamany Valley at the bottom of the hill before the prairie land, but we a stone's throw from Matoga County. For my talent, I harmonize the tippy tops of the wine glasses to recordings of Alan Jackson's Amazing Grace.
Wonderful. Contestant number 2.
Hi, girl. Hi.
Hi, how are
My
you?
name's Bonnie Lee Higgins, but they call me Bon Bon. I am a 4-time high school volleyball champion. I am in the McCarthy'sville Cheerleader Hall of Fame. I am also a 2-time McCarthy'sville Clam Bake Queen.
Wow, that's impressive.
My special talents is I've slept with every one of the athletes on the high school sports teams.
Okay.
It was a rigorous process.
Okay. We'll go on. Contestant number 3, please.
Hi, my name is Amber Lynn Johansson. I am prom queen,
Welcome.
South McCarthy'sville High, and I'm the cheer captain since freshman year. Some of you know me. You've seen me around in my little skirt and hosting car washes and stuff. I'm a big member in this community, always have been, and my special talent is I can change a tire in under 1 minute flat
Amazing.
without the jack thing.
Whoa.
The hydraulic one. Yeah,
Oh,
I use
my.
the old crank. Under a minute.
Under a minute.
Under a minute.
That's impressive, ladies. It sounds like you all have excellent talents. We're
Checker
gonna-
Adam's apple.
Oh.
We go to rival high schools.
I see. That makes sense. But you all have been favored
We
by
went
the
to rival
audience.
high school. We are not in high school
There's
currently.
always so much tension in the competition.
It can be intense. That's true. So we're going to move on to the question round. I'm going to give the question, and each of you will actually answer. And we're going to go in sporadic order. So this time we're going to start with contestant number 3. What is your favorite body part and why?
Well, my favorite body part, and this is, everyone knows this about me. My favorite body part on any human being is the back of the kneecap.
And why?
Because it drives the body. That entire thing, it drives the body, and it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
That's interesting.
And it
Interesting
gets
concept.
damn sexy on Bobby when he's out in the football field. I
Oh.
can see him from the sidelines. He's got the cutest back of the knee ever.
Wow. Okay.
We're not in high school. I swear to God, we are not in high school.
You are legal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then we're going to go with Bonnie Lee, excuse me.
Bonnie Lee, that's okay.
Bon.
It's clearly what everybody's thinking, and it's the big old flesh rod. That's my favorite part of the body right there. It's dropping, pulsating, just woohoo, take me home.
Okay.
Show her your tattoo, slut.
All right. So we're going to
Jeff's
go
little
on.
tramp.
Okay. Ladies, please remember decorum is important here. Haley Joe,
Yeah.
would you please answer the same question?
Yes,
Would you like
ma'am.
for me to repeat it?
Please.
What is your favorite body part and why?
Oh, everyone knows in the town my favorite body part is the armpit.
The armpit.
I like when people raise their arms. It means they're so excited. And you see up under there, and it's just a different little color. And you wonder if that person's shoulders is stinking.
Do you? Interesting. I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Let's move on. Shall we go back to Bon, please?
Hi.
Hi. I have the next question for you. Are you ready?
Yes, girl, lay it on me.
If you were a color, what color would you be and why?
Ooh, that's a toughie.
Yeah, it's a little intense. Remember, ladies, this is to get deep thoughts with you.
Well, I got to be honest with you. If I was a color, it wouldn't really be a color because black is the absence of all color. But that's the color I would be, is black.
And why?
Because I'm black full of hatred for this bitch over here
Oh.
trying to take my cheerleading job, and now she wants to be Miss West Virginia, my dream. And she's going to take that away from me. So black, because I'm evil. Because if you come stepping one more time over this way, yeah, I will tell
Hey,
you
Loretta,
what.
how much time are we going to give her?
That-
She's
that's
having a
time.
mental breakdown. Could you take the microphone away?
Slit your throat, bitch.
She's
Oh,
black
no,
like
no.
a demeanor.
Okay, so let's move on. We're going to go back to Haley Joe with the
Yeah.
same question. Would you like it repeated?
Yes, please, one time.
If you were a color, what color would you be and why?
All right. Everyone knows that I love mother of pearl, like an off-white, because that's the color of a fart.
Is okay. We're moving back on. Let's keep moving. And can we please have that answer from you two as well, Amberlynn? Do you need the question repeated?
She likes pearl necklaces.
You mind reading it one more time?
Not at all.
Thank
If you were a color, what color would you be and why?
That's a fantastic question. If I
Thank you.
were a color, Loretta Jenkins, I'd be the color red. Because that's what color Bonnie Lee's going to be after I'm done beating her ass.
Oh my. Okay, ladies, please remember this is an intense competition, but we're all friends here. We're all friends here. Number 3, our question number 3 for the day.
You mean
And we're gonna-
bitch?
Ladies, please remember we
hands
don't
off
want
me.
anybody disqualified. Number 3, we're going to start again with Haley Joe this time.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were dying, what would be your
Oh.
last dying wish?
My last dying wish. If I was dying, I would appreciate if we could all get into the situation where we could get a little giggle.
Mm-hmm. And that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're giggling, you ain't dying.
You're just so happy. Instead of all of this tension for the competition,
Okay.
we could all just be a little giggly.
Okay. Wonderful answer. Shows great sportsmanship. Okay. Question number 3 is going to go next to
Fake
we're gonna
ass
go to
bitch.
Amberlynn. Amberlynn, do you need that question repeated?
No, I don't, because I remember it.
Good.
Clear as day. Clear as the moment you told it to us.
Sure.
If I were dying,
Yes.
my final thought,
Yes. Dying wish.
my dying wish, thank you, I need a teleprompter. My dying wish would be that I didn't spend more time kicking the shit out of Bonnie Lee every second that I could.
Bring
Slow down,
it,
ladies.
bitch.
Ladies.
Oh my good. Sorry about it. It seems so tense in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh.
Also, my other dying wish would be to tell Haley Joe that Bonnie Lee slept with her boyfriend.
That's
I
not a
heard
wish.
I heard he's pretty open.
Okay.
Got that right.
So, Bonnie Lee, same question?
Well, I'm just going to take the high road here.
Okay.
I would sit down. I would make myself a nice steak dinner. Maybe a lobster tail and some baked potato.
Okay.
Maybe a nice glass of wine and just sit there and enjoy. And then I'd wash my dishes.
Oh.
And then I'd go down to my basement where I'd see this bitch over here all tied up. And I'd whip her ass all down the cellar floor, wiping my face with her while I walk out with this
my
crap.
goodness. Now, ladies, I must remind you.
She almost sounded like she was preaching.
I must remind you, our sponsors are looking at your decorum and your actions and your words tonight.
I don't know
Yeah,
about you. I look beautiful.
Okay. Well,
No,
remember,
thank you
beauty
for
is.
saying that. I think positivity would be a better vibe for this.
I agree. I
competition.
agree.
Positive reinforcement.
Yes.
Sniffing
Ew.
those glue
Ew.
chips. That's why I mess with your man.
Ladies, are you ready for question number 4? Anyone? Do you need time?
Give it to me, Loretta.
All right, we're going to start with Amberlynn again. What is your favorite thing about your state?
Favorite thing about West Virginia?
Yes, that's correct.
This is a long one.
All right, we're ready.
It's for lovers. That's my favorite thing.
There you go. So that's. Would you explain more
Sure.
to it?
Sure. I love her to walk out of my front door and see Bonnie Lee riding her stupid bicycle down my street. And I love her to go to the fridge, grab some eggs, and throw them at her stupid face.
Okay.
It's my favorite thing about this state.
Oh my goodness. Haley Joe, same question.
Yes. My favorite is when you're riding down into the prairie of the nice Virginia tucking area. You roll your windows down about 6 to 7.25 inches, enough to get your arm out the window up to your inner pit, and then you feel the breeze coming from the Kentucky Virginia bluegrass coming in towards the windows, and I like the smell of it.
Okay.
Bitch, you a dumbass.
That's your favorite thing about this state?
Yeah.
Bonnie Lee,
Especially,
same question.
Especially when it takes place in a nice, like, Hyundai or Toyota Corolla.
All
Girl's
right.
over here sucking on exhaust fumes.
You hear that, voters? She doesn't even buy American.
So true. It is true. I'm sorry, Haley Joe. We might have to deduct some points from that. Bonnie Lee,
Thing I love about this state more
give it
than
to
anything
us. Yes.
is you can step out your front door and you see the beautiful landscape that is West Virginia. The
Nice.
mountains, the trees, the waterfalls, the plush scenery. I love a great nature hike in the woods, just taking it all in. And then you just go off the beaten path to dig a hole to bury this bitch in over here. And the best part about that is I could leave her out there in the woods and nobody would even know she's there.
That is true. West Virginia's big. Okay. Next question. What, ladies, is your favorite pastime?
Ooh.
And
Can
we're
I
going to
take
start
this
with
one?
Bonnie Lee first.
My favorite pastime. My favorite pastime is just soaking in the rays.
You like
Just
sunny?
soaking in the rays, sitting outside, sitting by the pool. I got my feet dangling in the water, just soaking in the day. And then all of a sudden there's a little bubbling underneath my feet. And then I realize this bitch's head is underneath the bottom of my foot while I'm holding her down underwater in front of the pool. And the kids are screaming, my mama can't breathe. It's like, shut up, she's fine. That's
Bonnie Lee. Wow. Okay.
Therapy for that.
a perfect day.
Okay. So,
You're
your
evil.
favorite pastime, Haley Joe?
Yes, ma'am. So my favorite pastime is sometimes during the state fair, they bring in that new twisty, turny machinery gadgetry operation. You sit in the car, and then it takes you up about 25 to 38 feet, and they bounce you up and down in the sky a couple times. And then my favorite part is when all the people of the town get into the little car. They's up in the sky bouncing up and down. And then at a certain point, the machinery gadgetry type machine that's we's all in drop. It drop on down.
Thrill rides, then.
You feel that pit come up in your chest, up through your solar plexus, into your Adam's apple area of
Your Adam's
throat.
apple.
Yeah.
Told you.
No, the Adam's apple area of your throat.
Okay.
Bitch exposed herself.
Sure did.
And then what I was saying is, when you drop and you feel that coming up and you hold your arms up, it's a pit fest out there.
Oh, yes. That goes back to the other question.
Miss Loretta, before we continue, we should know that right here, this is why we don't let alternates in the pageant, all right? Because she wasn't even supposed to be here. The other girl tripped over the donkey and fell down and broke her head open. And she didn't want everybody looking at her face. So she got in as an alternate, okay? An alternate.
See, all
Alternate.
the other girls always coming at me, saying I talking a little slower because I down there from the prairie area where the mountain leads into the river stream. But I told y'all we's just a stone's throw away from the Maltoga County.
Right. Okay.
Hold for the applause, Loretta. Learn a thing or two about hosting first off, all right? Let the applause settle.
Ready? And what is your favorite pastime? Amber Lynn.
Thank you for asking, Loretta Jenkins.
You're welcome.
My favorite pastime goes back to a similar age, I think, that Haley Joe was at when she was riding that, whatever the hell that was.
The machinery gadgetry spinny turning.
Yeah.
That thing.
The same fair.
Same fair?
My favorite pastime's the same fair.
We all love the fair.
Walking hand in hand with the love of my life.
So
You know?
young.
Love is young, love is old, you know? Love
And
is
West
anything.
Virginia is the state for lovers.
And West Virginia is a state for lovers. And the one thing I love her the most is when me and Bobby Harvey Jr. sneak off behind the funnel cake machine. And I'd grab him by his dong piece, and he'd say, Amber Lynn, no. Bonnie Lee's going to find out. And I said, fuck her. And fuck me right here on this funnel cake machine.
Ladies.
I think that's my favorite pastime, Loretta.
All right. Let's move on. This is getting dangerous.
Goddamn hussy.
All right. We're going to start with Haley Joe this time.
Yes.
Haley Joe, what is one thing no one would ever know about you?
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Secrets.
Right.
Okay. Sometimes.
So wait, we're on a national stage and you want us to...
Well, this is what one, it doesn't matter how extreme the secret is. What is one thing?
Okay, all
that
right.
Sometimes.
no one knows
It's good to know because I was going dark. Sorry, Haley Joe.
So, Secrets. Sometimes when it's late at night and I've had like a real tough day running around the prairie, I come on home. I like to sit down, put my feet up, put on like the 3rd or 4th episode from the 7th season of Grey's Anatomy. I like around 15 to 23 minutes into the episode, in between the first and second commercial break.
Yes.
I like to relax my back, put my feet up, take a deep sigh, and the secret is sometimes I think about what toe jam smells like.
You were doing so well, Haley. All right, back to you, Amberlynn. What is one thing no one would ever know about you?
Well, the one thing not everybody knows. I know 2 people on this stage know. Bonnie Lee, I'm looking at you. Not everybody knows that when Bobby Lee fell ill 3 summers ago, you remember? You had it coming out of both ends.
You bitch.
Not everybody knows that I took care of her.
How kind of you.
Yeah. I took her within an inch of her fucking life. I didn't care if she was sick. I showed up looking for a fight, and God damn it, I got one. So not everybody knows that.
I see. And Bonnie Lee, rebuttal?
Is this my question
Yes.
or is it my rebuttal?
Either or at this point.
Yeah,
And can you repeat the question just to make sure I have it right?
What
Because this is my
Yes,
competition.
of course, Bonnie. Bon. What is the one thing no one would know about you?
One night, I was out and a boy was getting a little too frisky with me in the car ride.
Oh, no.
So I got mad
Yes.
and I was very far away from home. And I
Right.
got out of the car and I said that I just was going to walk home. Nice gentleman came over on the side of the road, picked me up, asked me if I wanted a ride, and it started raining.
So you took the ride.
I took the ride. It was about an hour and a half
Oh, my goodness.
in the car. And he was such a nice man. And he asked me after he dropped me off if there was anything that I could do for him. And I said, sure. And I got up there and I rode him right there in the passenger seat.
Like a bull.
Right. And then he said, good night. And I said, good night, Amberlynn's daddy. Thanks for taking me home.
Oh, my. Okay. All right. So we have 2 more questions, ladies. I'm just going to keep going.
Eat shit, bitch.
All right. So this is another thought-provoking question for you, ladies. This is the second to the last question.
Ooh.
I need to know what your most embarrassing moment was and how you recovered. Let's start with Bonnie Lee. Excuse me. It's a lot of L's.
Most awkward moment that I've recovered.
Mm-hmm. And how you recovered.
It was homecoming. And quarterback was looking really fine. I mean, really fine.
Right.
So he wanted a piece of me, and I told him that he had to wait because he was in the middle of a game. So basically, he came over with a jersey and a set of shoulder pads and a helmet, and he basically dressed me up and stood behind me and railed me while he pretended he was taking snaps from me, warming up for the game. The coaches never thought anything about it because I was just bent over like a center hiking the ball. And he was scoring a touchdown every single time.
Okay.
He
Guess
made
who that man was?
Don't you say it. Don't you say it.
You know it too.
Don't you say it.
It was like right in front of you. Bitch.
Mm.
And you know what? He caught the clap and we lost the goddamn state championship, voters.
Oh.
Voters.
Oh, my. So same question, please, Amberlynn.
I forget the damn question. I'm seeing black right now.
I can understand. This is getting very intense.
You mind reading it again?
No, not at all. What would you do? I'm sorry. What was your most embarrassing moment, and how did you recover?
Did you hear Bonnie Lee's story?
I did. Very sad.
My most embarrassing moment happened right after that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm afraid to hear, but please. It is the legit question.
Right after she was snapping the balls to the quarterback, I went in a fit of rage down the bleachers, crying, snotting everywhere.
Oh, no. Ugly cry?
Ugly crying.
That is so not Miss West Virginia.
It was bad.
Oh,
Everybody felt sympathy for me.
I'm sure. I mean, she was being railed.
Yeah. I mean, railed. Hard.
Snaps.
He made her snap the ball while they did it. It was crazy.
Oh, man. I think I was at that game.
You were there.
I think so.
You sold the footage to TMZ, bitch.
Hut.
I mean, Craisins doesn't sponsor me.
But that's not my embarrassing moment.
What is your embarrassing moment?
My embarrassing moment is when I made it to the bathroom. I was crying in the shower.
In the shower?
In the shower.
Oh, I didn't know they had showers there.
Bonnie Lee came in to clean herself up.
Mm-hmm.
And as she's looking in the mirror, fixing her makeup, I snuck up behind her with a bar of soap and a towel.
Oh, my.
And I went to town on her.
You hazed her.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hazed her.
Wow.
I beat the shit out of her. I mean, bad. It was bad.
That sounds bad, but how is that embarrassing to you?
I hit her so hard I shit my pants. And by this time, the fight had went out into the football field.
I see. Yes. How did you ever recover?
Financially, I never did. I lost a lot of modeling gigs that day. Socially, people understood.
Right.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually. Okay, good. All right. So wait, I'm sorry. Haley,
Yes?
did I skip you, Haley Jones?
Oh, it's
did.
fine.
You should tell her. That's why she got the name Amber Blackass.
Is
Because
that,
she shit herself.
ladies? I think the sponsors are going to have some things to say, but let's continue. Go ahead, Haley Jo. Do you
Yes.
need the question repeated?
No, ma'am. I think I remember it's the most embarrassing.
Correct.
So my story, if you don't mind me, is a little bit different
I hope
from
so.
the other two.
I genuinely hope so.
I tend to like to be more positive. But my embarrassing story was one time in high school. We was playing dodgeball on the gym floor,
Mm-hmm.
and I made eyes with the cutest boy in the Virginia Tucking area at the time. He was on the other side of the court.
Okay.
And so it was almost like an orchestra in behind us when we was making eye contact.
Oh, it was a very special
I
moment.
felt butterflies in my stomach. I felt little doves flying around our heads.
Oh, the crowd's loving this.
And it was just such a special occasion when I laid eyes on his eyes for the first time on the dodgeball court or the gym floor when we was playing in a gym class in the high school.
Wonderful.
And then I was so excited when I saw his eyes, and he was so cute that I farted.
Pardon me? What did you say?
I farted.
You actually passed gas?
I was holding the ball, and I meant to squeeze the ball because he was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
But instead, I squeezed like my butt cheeks together a little bit, and a little toot came out. Like
Was it just so, but not very loud?
No,
Nobody
it was
heard
like
it?
a very dry fart, like a real quick, silent.
So it's
cute
not
one.
so embarrassing.
But then
Not like shit in your pants.
yeah,
Excuse
but
me.
What I
Crap in your pants.
Yes, ma'am. Not at all like that. But then what had happened was I looked up and seeing his eyes contact again, and at the point where the gaseous material slipped out of my butt, that I saw his eyebrow raise up a little bit, and I thought that he had might indicated that he saw my fart.
Okay.
And the way I recovered was I sneezed.
Well done.
Yeah.
Well done.
But by that time, the sprinklers had already went off.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is embarrassing.
and then
You're
he-
selling that fart story short.
Sorry.
She
Yeah.
set the sprinklers off.
Oh my.
I mean, it was bad.
it was bad.
It was bad.
Sometimes you think like it's going to be a silent and deadly one, but it's just a deadly one.
Okay.
Haley Joe, I remember that boy that you were talking about. And I just don't know how you locked eyes when he had a lazy eye. How did that work when he's looking the other way?
Some people say that he could chase a squirrel and a bunny at the same time, but I like to think that we had chemistry with his crooked eyes.
I'm just gonna move on.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
West Virginia's for lovers.
Yes.
Okay, ladies. Last question. We really need this to be a great presentation of
Yes, ma'am.
Miss West Virginia.
I can't wait.
Okay, so we are going to start with Haley.
Oh, yes.
Okay, Haley Joe, what would you do with all your power, with all your marketing abilities
Yes.
as Miss West Virginia?
If I was blessed with the opportunity and the honor to become Miss West Virginia Regional from the Matoga County,
She can't even
Correct.
say it. She can't even say it.
How can you be something you can't even pronounce?
We can all pretend like we're not hearing it, but we hear it, right?
that I would like all the if I got the title, that I pull all the young women in to the conference room at the end of the hill on top of the prairie by the station and the Waze gas pavilion, and I get all the girls, young women into the area, because they got, like, if you've been up there, they have like seating that's tiered, so you can fit all of the county's women, like young women, into the tiered seating up in the council room up in that building. So I pull them all in there, and then if I was honored to get blessed with the opportunity to become this regional West Virginia from Matoga County, that I pull them all in here to that room, the young women, inspiring.
Are you serious right now?
We're gonna have to move
So
on.
goddamn lost. I don't even know where to go with this.
Okay.
Like, I feel stupider now.
I'm just saying what I would do. You asked me what I
Yes.
do with the power.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
don't repeat it all over again.
All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Bonnie Lee, please, same question. Would you like it repeated?
I tell you what I wouldn't do, and it's that right there.
I feel like somebody turned the Spanish subtitles on my ears. I don't know what the hell just happened.
Right. You know, I hate your face, but I couldn't agree with you more.
Bitch, don't be my friend right now.
Shut up, bitch. Anyway, back to the question.
Yes.
Back to me, right?
So if I won,
Yes.
first of all, I would make all of West Virginia a better place to be.
All right.
Its people would be enlightened and rich from the fruits of our labor.
Okay. That's a lovely answer.
We would be a productive society.
Right.
I don't think he's done yet, Loretta.
Oh, I'm not done. This is my time to shine. I would make West Virginia a beacon for all of these United States of America. And lastly, I would slit this bitch's throat and I would bury and I would acquit myself of all charges. I would grant myself clemency, and she would be dead.
You think if you win this competition, you're going to get governor powers?
You shut your filthy little whore mouth over there, funnel cake.
Okay. Please.
I'm glad I fucked your daddy.
Me too. Me too. Because fuck him and fuck you. Excuse my language, Loretta.
Sure. Please, Miss Amber Lynn Johansson, please bring this to a better state for us. Can you please answer the question?
Absolutely. You mind repeating it?
Not at all. What would you do if you win Miss West Virginia with all the power and marketing opportunities that you would have?
Well, that's a fantastic question. And
Thank
listen, in the spirit of competition, I get a little feisty.
Okay.
And I don't want the voters to know that, I don't want them to think that I'm just this, on edge.
Pretty face.
Bitch with man hands.
Hey, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Yes, please refrain from speaking while the other contestant is going on.
Thank you, Loretta. And if you can dock any points, that would be great.
I'll take 2.
If you could squeeze a little more out. Do I get the time back? Then when she interrupts, do I get to start over my time?
Yes, that's correct. However, he took that time too. She took that time too.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows, Haley Joe. You're not fooling anybody.
I just
Fake ass bitch.
wanted to explain with the power.
You did well. Now, please,
how
Amber.
okay, all right.
Well, what I would do with all the power and market, what was the word?
Marketing opportunities.
Marketing opportunities. I've always wanted to go back to high school, and just go into all the girls on the cheerleading team.
Really?
Really. And I'd like to say to them that, this could be you.
Okay.
So that's the first thing I would do. And marketability.
That sounds like what she was trying to say, but couldn't really say it to inspire. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you're just going to slap a plagiarism thing. I think I said
Not
it
at all.
differently
I
than
was
she said it.
saying that you were more clear.
So that's
in
a
your
point for me?
intentions. Yes, that's
Oh,
correct.
Well,
But
then
you-
you're right.
But
That's
you,
exactly what I did.
you
I
for-
stole it and I flipped it.
you forgot about the tiered seating.
Yes. But go on.
There is tiered seating as well,
Yeah.
Yes.
Bleachers.
and bleachers. Marketability. Can I just tackle that one real quick?
Yes.
You know what? It does sound
Marketability.
like a
This is-
good idea.
I'm sorry, ladies. Please refrain from speaking while the contestant's going on.
Ladies, I
Loretta.
didn't say shit. I just been sitting here.
I have to generally
Saying it
address
all with your eyes.
the contestants. Go ahead.
Whore.
Look at her heart rate. It gets pumping through her forehead.
I do see a vein.
She wants to talk so goddamn bad, and she
Yeah.
she can't do it. She can't do it. She's got to be the center of attention all the time. But to wrap this up,
Yes, please.
marketability,
Mhm.
one of the things I've always wanted to see is a Miss West Virginia that is above the cattiness, So I'm going to lead by example.
Yes.
So I'm going to take every dollar that I've raised
Yes.
for this campaign,
Mhm.
and I'm going to rent up every billboard on the major highway that runs through this town. And I'm going to put a picture of you.
Me?
No. No.
Oh.
Me?
I'm sorry. No.
Me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Was I not looking
Oh.
at this bitch? Because sometimes I get to talking about her and I black out.
Oh.
I'm going to put a billboard on every stretch of the major highway that runs through this town of Bonnie Lee's face after she found out that I had peed in her soup. That face right there, that face you're making while you're looking at me, that face, yeah, that one. Every goddamn billboard, and it's going to say, fuck Bonnie Lee.
Well,
Daddy be over there jerking off to it.
well, ladies, we're gonna have to break now to do
All right.
the votes and see who will be
I
the
hope
next
I hope I won.
Miss West Virginia. Thank you for cooperating with these questions. Have a moment to yourselves and
Yes, ma'am.
recollect.
That was fun.
Powerful ending.